Hello everyone, I'm Advocate Aashna Singh, Legal Associate with NRI Legal Services. Today's video will provide essential tips for effective property management, including appointing a power of attorney, consulting reliable property lawyers, and more. Non-resident Indians often invest in properties in India for various reasons, such as for their use, as a source of rental income, or as a long-term investment. However, managing your property from a distance can present unique challenges. This video will provide valuable insights and practical strategies for effectively managing your property in India while living abroad. Whether you are a non-resident Indian or a foreign investor, this video will equip you with the knowledge and tools necessary to ensure the smooth management of your property, maximize returns, and maintain legal compliance. Firstly, appointing a power of attorney. One of the most common ways that NRIs can manage properties in India is by appointing a trusted person as their power of attorney. The power of attorney can be a family member or a trusted friend authorized to act on the NRI's behalf. The power of attorney can perform various tasks such as buying and selling of properties, renting out properties, maintaining and repairs, paying property taxes, executing agreements, and handling legal disputes. It is crucial to draft a comprehensive power of attorney document to define the powers, responsibilities, and limitations of the power of attorney holder. Choosing someone responsible and trustworthy is also extremely crucial. Your power of attorney will empower them to act on your behalf and handle legal and administrative matters related to your property. Secondly, appointing a caretaker. You can also appoint a caretaker on your property for its daily upkeep and maintenance in your absence. Caretaker means a related or a non-related person responsible for the protection, care, or custody of the property as a result of assuming the responsibility voluntarily, by contract, or through employment. It is always recommended to sign a caretaker agreement with any caretaker. Whenever permissive possession is given to a person and a document to this effect is also executed, the risk of illegal claims from such caretakers vanishes. Appointing a caretaker can help NRIs to lower the risks of illegal encroachments and claims from strangers. It is widely seen that the encroachers keep looking for the properties left unattended by the NRIs and take advantage of the vacant property. Once the property is under illegal occupancy, it becomes a complicated task to get the property vacated from these occupants. A caretaker can protect the owner's interest and guard the property against theft, trespass, or damage. Thirdly, staying up to date on local laws and regulations. If you are an NRI, it is crucial to keep yourself updated about the laws and regulations in India, especially those pertaining to property ownership and management. You should also be mindful of the tax implications of owning and managing properties in India. NRIs should apprise themselves of local laws, regulations, and requirements such as property tax, income tax, and goods and services tax. The NRIs acquire and hold residential and commercial in India as an NRI. The Foreign Exchange Management Act and the Reserve Bank of India's regulations govern the acquisition of immovable property by NRIs. NRIs can acquire properties through purchase, inheritance, or gift from a resident Indian or another NRI. Any alterations in local laws and regulations can affect your property ownership and management, so it's advisable to seek assistance from a legal professional or expert to stay informed. Next is tax obligations. NRIs are subject to income tax on any rental income or capital gains derived from their Indian properties. Rental income is taxable under income from house property, while capital gains arise when the property is sold. The tax rates and exemptions for NRIs differ based on the period of property ownership. It is advisable to take legal consultation and banking and finance services pertaining to taxation to determine the tax implications based on your specific circumstances. Moving on to repatriation. Now, if an NRI decides to sell their property in India, specific rules govern the repatriation of the sale proceeds. The amount that can be repatriated is subject to certain conditions, such as the number of years the property has been held, the original investment made, and also the taxes paid. It is essential to adhere to the Reserve Bank of India guidelines to repatriate funds without any difficulties. Then comes the property market research and advisory. The decision to purchase or sell a property should be backed by a comprehensive market research and discussions at the grassroots level. However, the same may not be practical for an NRI. There is a tendency of non-residents to base their decisions on secondary sources, that is, feedback from friends, internet reviews, news reports, etc. By using a professional real estate advisory service, you can make a correct assessment of potential investments. Next is property valuation and risk assessment. Valuation and risk assessment of a property is a crucial pre-step for buying or selling a property. A professional title search and property valuations can efficiently evaluate risks and growth potential across residential, commercial and industrial projects in various cities on a pan-India basis. Buy, sell or rent. Next question which occurs is, should NRIs buy another property, sell the existing one or rent it out? These crucial questions require comprehensive answers from an in-depth knowledge pool. Further, these decisions involve distinctive responsibilities and are governed by regulatory statutes. For instance, buying a property entails scouting for opportunities, risk assessment, property valuation, legal clearance, and much more. Before purchasing a property, NRIs must conduct a thorough title verification to ensure that the property has a clear title and is free from any encumbrances or disputes. Engaging a competent lawyer for a title search can help in this process and minimize the risk of legal issues in the future. Finding the right buyer at the right time holds prominence on the selling side. Renting again involves multiple tasks such as identifying the tenant, running background checks, and formulating a rent agreement including provisions protecting your property. The above requires time, energy, and knowledge. Your family or friends may be of little help here, but hiring a legally sound professional is surely recommended for such requirements. Next is tenant management. A proper and detailed rent agreement should be executed between the NRI landlord and the tenants, defining the terms and conditions of the rent agreement, and it should clearly define the terms and conditions of the tenancy, including rent, duration, and maintenance responsibilities. Registering the rent agreement with the local authorities is advisable to ensure legal validity. Establishing a transparent system for rent collection is vital for your rented property. This can be done through bank transfers, online payment platforms, or post-dated checks. Maintaining open lines of communication with your tenants is crucial. In case of persistent non-payment of rent or violation of the terms and conditions of the tenancy agreement, consult legal professionals to explore the appropriate legal remedies available to you. Next is maintaining property documentation. Organizing and securely storing all property documentation is essential for effective property management. Ensure that important documents such as title deeds, lease agreements, property tax receipts, and utility bills are correctly organized and easily accessible. Creating digital copies and storing them on a secured cloud-based platform can provide an easy access even from overseas. This proactive approach will save you time and effort when dealing with legal, financial, or administrative matters related to your property. Then is engaging legal services. NRIs should also engage legal services to manage their properties in India effectively. A legal professional can assist NRIs in navigating the complex legal and regulatory landscape in India, helping them comply with laws and regulations. Legal services can also assist NRIs in dealing with legal disputes such as tenant eviction, adverse possession, partition of property, or any other disputes. To conclude this, it would be correct to say that effectively managing property in India from overseas requires proactive planning, clear communication, and reliable representation. By appointing a trustworthy local representative, maintaining regular communication, organizing property documentation, ensuring timely rent collection, staying updated on legal and tax obligations, and securing appropriate power of attorney, you can successfully manage your property and maximize its potential while residing abroad. With these strategies in place, you can enjoy the benefits of the property ownership in India with peace of mind and confidence in your investment. We hope that the information provided to you is valuable and productive. In case of any query, please email us to query@nrilegalservices.com. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.